Hi there, I'm Erin, and I'm going to show you how to add follow-up questions on Squarespace forms. It's also known as conditional logic. It's where the user selects an option and then a follow-up question appears on the form. So I'm going to navigate to my contact page here, and I'm going to hit edit. Now, if you don't have a form block already, what you do is you add a block and you add a form right here. So when we go to edit the form block, we're going to hit the pencil icon, and then under edit form fields, we have all of our field options. Now, the follow-up question is only available on checkbox, survey, dropdown, and radio options. And they all work the same way. So I'm going to just do a checkbox here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask, what service do you need? And then under options here, this is where we can add our follow-up questions if we would like to. So I'm going to say website design and email marketing. Now, if someone clicks on website design, I want to ask a follow-up question. So I am going to add a follow-up question here, and you'll see that you have the option to use any of the form fields. I'm actually going to use a checkbox, and I'm going to say, do you already have a website? And then the options are yes or no. So now I'm going to click out here and exit out so we can test it out. So now when someone clicks on what service do you need, website design, we're going to see an additional follow-up question here. Do you already have a website? Yes. And I actually would like to add one more follow-up question here. So you can add more than one follow-up question. So I'm thinking that when someone chooses yes, I would like to know the URL of their website. So I'm going to add another follow-up question. And it's going to be a text box. And I'm going to say, if yes, what is your URL? So now this, if someone selects website design, it has two follow-up questions. So let's view it. So if someone does website design, they're going to get both of these follow-up questions. Do you already have a website? Yes, and they can add in their URL. If it's no, they can skip it because we just said, if yes, what is your URL? Now, this works the same way with the other options, such as if we add a drop down. How did you hear about me? And then you can have your options like Instagram, search engine, and maybe it's referral. And then on referral, we would maybe want to ask, do a text block and say, who referred you, so I can thank them. So when we exit out, we can see the options. So if we do referral and who referred you, so I can thank them, and then they can add that in. And you'll notice that on all of these, I only opted for one for the checkbox and one for the drop-down to have a follow-up question, but they could all have follow-up questions if you would like. They have the option, as long as the options feature is there. That's, again, the checkbox, radio field, survey, and drop-down. Any of these under the ellipse have the option to have a follow-up question. And as I showed in the website design, you can add multiple follow-up questions as well. So there you go. That's how you can add those additional follow-up questions on your form. Hope this helped.